So for those of you on Instagram, you may have seen that Kanye went on another rant, a series of posts yesterday. In fact, Instagram has banned Kanye West. The social media app slapped the rapper with a 24-hour timeout after they said he violated their policies against hate speech, harassment, and bullying. If Kanye continues to violate their policies, the company said that they will take additional steps to limit harassment on their platform. Erica, what do you make of this?
Good. We tired.
Yeah.
We are exhausted.
We want out of this chat room.
Please remove us from the group chat.
Yeah.
I can't take it anymore. It's embarrassing. It's sad. There's like levels of darkness to it. It's just a lot. And the thing about it is, like, I don't even follow any of them. And you can't get away from it. So if he gets a 24-hour timeout, maybe that's the only thing that'll hold him accountable, that maybe his words actually mean something.
But why does the buck stop with Kanye? Like, there's white supremacists running amok on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, just saying random stuff. And it's like, okay, Kanye, we're going to teach the lesson with him, when this has been happening since there was an insurrection at our Capitol just a year ago. So, you know, that led up to it. So that's why it's frustrating to me that it's like everybody's so up in arms. Like, Kanye is definitely problematic, but it's like he don't have to be the first one for the lesson to happen. There's so many people that were problematic before him, and the apps are very old.
But he's not the first. And also, he's not the first to be banned from social media.
Donald Trump was one of the first biggest ones.
What I'm saying is, he also went after people. Now you have a collective power. Like, when you have that many people who have that many followers and you're going after them, then they have a voice too. You're talking about people who are nameless, faceless, powerless people.
That help insurrection. They weren't powerless.
No,
they got people together. That was largely read up on social media.
No, and I agree with you. I think we're talking about apples and oranges, to really be honest about it. What I'm saying about Kanye is that he's directly affecting powerful people, and that's the reason why he's being held responsible.
Right, they're sitting at the table with the Facebook CEO, like, dude, do something about this, probably, or whatever, the Instagram CEO.
Yeah, I just think it's really interesting to bring up, just Trevor Noah said, and I really appreciate it, that if Kim Kardashian, with all the resources and all the money in the world, can't extricate herself from a life from this very manipulative ex, don't ask other women who are in abusive situations why they don't leave. And I thought it was a really, really well thought out saying, because she has everything for her and she can't get rid of this.
There's a statistic to that. I'll just end with that it usually takes about 8 attempts, according to certain domestic violence organizations. It takes about 8 attempts to finally, mentally, maybe physically, resource-wise, get free of that individual.
Wow.
All right, moving on to more news about Kanye's ex, Kim. She opened up, and this is lighter, so we can kind of shake it off, okay? She opened up to Ellen about Pete Davidson's many tattoos. Take a look.
The Kim one isn't a tattoo. It's actually a branding, like a branding. I think my favorite one, it says here, it says, "My girl is a lawyer." Because, let me explain it, because he wanted to do something that was really different.
When you say branding, so like literally like an iron thing went onto his body to brand Kim.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Well, you are a brand.
Ellen was all of us, right there. So who knew Pete's Kim tattoo, seen here, was actually a brand? Is this too much, Tori? You're making a face.
I'm not a fan of branding. I think of
fan of branding.
Yeah.
Who is?
I think of cults. Like, we interviewed that woman in the NXIVM cult who was branded. I think of a long historical context to it. But, you know, Pete's his own person. He could do what he's want. I think the audience is Ellen's audience is a very good dictator as to what the Midwest feels like, the normal everyday person, a woman in America, right? And they were not having the burning of the thing. So I found it odd, but she's also not a lawyer yet. Okay. That's my last
I just
thing.
find it odd that this is like a pattern for him, because how many exes does he have tattoos with, right? I know he had one with Ariana Grande.
And then he takes them off.
I believe there's a few other. We might have them. I'm just waiting for confirmation from the booth. But yeah, he does have a history of putting tattoos of his exes all over his body. So how do you feel unique? That's the Ariana Grande one. They both got matching ones. How do you feel unique if this is a pattern? I guess
maybe because the branded.
Yeah. And if you're going to brand a name, I guess it would be Kim K, since everybody, I don't know what the sauce is, but share it, because apparently that's what she got.
But I would also be offended if, like, I was dating somebody and they had all their exes on there. It's like, if I'm going to be in your life forever, or at least pretend forever, you better put me in the mix, or else I'm going to be the only one not on you. Like, what's happening?
But I also thought he was removing the tattoos as part of the rehab. I know he was saying he was getting them taken off. Interesting, he chose to really put one on. Sorry, I had to do that for
I don't know if it
for
was
Kim.
exactly
It didn't need to do that. You're right.